Greetings, dear friends. Happy Monday to you. Here we are on the very last day of October, and it's Halloween and Samhain celebrations. How has October felt for you? This is us doing our usual check-in for our mindful mindset mastery sessions. Mindful motivation for mindset mastery. That's what we're doing here. And as you know, if you've watched these with me before, I like to just check in about the phases of the moon. The phases of the moon really help us with this idea of following our intuition, finding the truth of our heart's desires, and of course, getting into this idea of mindset mastery. So tomorrow, November 1st, we have a first quarter phase of the moon in Aquarius. And the vibe about this is all about checking in to see what's your flavor or your brand. What does it mean to be successful for you? Not what society tells you or not what friends or family's expectations, anything like that. It's about coming into feeling what is successful, aligned, truth for you. And this is a big step because sometimes when we look at our mindset, it's a wee bit sneaky sometimes. We can have inherited beliefs or ideas or shoulds. So maybe it's a time to just sit with yourself and see, are you walking to the beat of your own drum? And what I mean about that is the beat of your heart. Are you telling yourself the pieces that you need to hear to shine your light, to bring your uniqueness into play? Are you sharing your gifts? Are you operating from a sense of unconditional love, peace, harmony? This is what's being brought into awareness. Of course, being a first quarter moon, because this is like halfway lit on its way to being full, this is a time to actually start taking some action. You know, last week we had that dark new moon in the sign of Scorpio. So it was about planting seeds and checking in with your intentions and checking in with the depths of you. Now we're taking action, because even if when we set intentions, sometimes a little bit of trepidation or a little bit of fear or a little bit of OMG kind of energy can show up. But the new moon, and particularly in the sign, good morning, Denise. Hello, namaste to you too. Welcome. I hope I said your name okay. So it's about checking in with this energy of the Aquarian energy, is about moving forward, trailblazing, innovating, going forward, feeling the nervousness or the fear or the trepidation within you and taking action. This is time to start taking action in alignment with what is your brand, your flavor of success and self-worth, and actually shining your light. I trust that makes sense. As always, if I bring up something that triggers something for you, or you need some more guidance or clarification, put it in the comments below or message me directly. As you know, my whole piece is around the letting go of what's not serving you, and really aligning with what is your truth, what is your flavor of uniqueness. And you've heard me talk about that. I just like the idea of being flavor. What's your flavor? Are you shining your light? Are you accessing your gifts and your talents and sharing them with the collective? Because that's actually what life is all about for every one of us. So I'm shuffling my letting go cards because I like to feel into, when we look at our mindset, it's good to look at what do you need to let go? What's not serving you anymore? The most auspicious, aligned person are, what can we let go of? And this is interesting because the card that's come up for us this week is your fixed idea or personal agenda. So you know, I mentioned a moment ago about the mindset. Sometimes we can have inherited or, you know, stuck, or we've just taken it on as being, this is the way it is. But is it correct anymore? Is it a fixed thing, or is it the truth? And if it's the truth, that's great. But it's time to just be flowing. That's what the other part of this Aquarian energy, flowing, shifting forward, finding your rhythm of peace and balance and ease, because it's supposed to be flowing and ease and playful. This is a really good just check in with yourself too, is are all the things that you're putting in motion and taking action on, do you feel your sense of yes? Do you light up when you get to do the things that you are called upon to do? So now, as we're saying that, just feel into that. Maybe you've got a wee bit of journaling to do to see, do you have a personal agenda somewhere? And which maybe served a certain pattern or stage for you, but now is not part of the aligned, truthful aspect of you. Time to let that go. And so I was just shuffling the tarot cards. I like to do a tarot card and then 3 of the Healing with the Angel cards, and then I've been drawing one of my Liberate Your Inner Truth cards as well with these sessions. So this is perfect. This is the 5 of Swords. Can you see that? Got a bit of shine on that. So 5 of Swords. This is really good follow on from the idea of letting go of your fixed agenda or your personal agenda. Sorry, fixed idea or personal agenda. Because what the 5 of Swords is encouraging us to kind of do a wee bit of an inventory of how you're thinking and speaking to and about yourself and about the situation you're in and the environment. Are you owning your sense of self-worth? Are you owning where you want to be, your sense of what success feels like to you? And so the 5 of Swords is kind of like choosing who you go up against, choosing the thoughts you have and knowing that you can be victorious and triumphant and achievement driven just so long as it comes from your heart and what's the truth for you. So this can be kind of a reset as we get ready to go into the 11th month of 2022. So kind of auspicious time to kind of just preparing us to step into the penultimate month of this pretty powerful year. How has this year felt for you? Maybe it's time to start looking at how has things been in 2022 and what are you taking forward? What are you leaving behind? What does 2023 have in store for you? These are the types of things that we can be kind of focusing on too as we acknowledge, let go, and readjust, because we can always evolve and shift and change our mindset. That's what this is about too, right? So I just chose our 3 Healing with the Angel cards, and this is beautiful. This is perfectly timed for today. Celebration. Celebrate all of the things that you've done, all of the experiences that you've put into motion, all of the intentions, but also make sure that it's in the rhythmic right way for you. And what I mean by that is, so we can have the outer expression of celebration and even pat yourself on the back, but also make sure that you're carving time for meditation. Remember, this is about mindful motivation for mindset mastery. So we go out and we do things and we engage our logic and our rational mind, but then we come back into our intuitive guidance and our inner wisdom. And that is how we manifest our best way of being. That's how manifestation works, is that we can set an intention and then we do our inner work, and then we can come and do what is it that we are called upon to do, and then right, so that's the flow, is the ebb and flow of doing and being. Meditation allows you to access your intuition, to access your brand of self-worth and success and being true to who you are at the core, your essence. Okay, like I said, I trust this all makes sense, and if you need any further guidance or information, put it in the comments below or message me directly. But I trust this makes sense to you. And just shuffling my new deck of cards, which I'm still working on developing, is the Liberate Your Inner Truth. I just find that this is a really nice way to wrap up this idea, this weekly check-in, weekly idea of obtaining, cultivating mindset mastery in your best way, in your rhythm. And the card that's come up for us today is I Am Purposeful. So these cards, each one, there's a 52 cards in this deck, and each one is an I am statement, and then what follows on are intended to be like affirmations or journal prompts or things of that nature. So I am purposeful. Living my life with purpose means that I am doing what aligns with my beliefs and values. It means that I am doing what feels aligned with my soul's purpose. I contribute to the greater good in ways that has meaning for me. I don't know about you, but I couldn't have chose a better card to come and align with that first quarter moon in the sign of Aquarius energy. Very, very powerful. So I am purposeful. Let go of your fixed idea or your personal agendas and come into accessing and acknowledging what is success for you. Where is your joy, your happiness, your connection to your heart? And follow that. I wish you a beautiful week ahead. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching. Much love to you, and I will be back with you again next Monday.